Hey, what's up, guys? This is Tyler bringing you the first episode of our Let's Play. So let's go ahead and get started with a raid here. Now, this is a monstrous raid. Tons and tons and tons of resources. And it looks like it's all in the mines and pumps. So what we're going to do is just going to spray some goblins around here. Just flood these around and steal most of this. So, this series is basically going to be me showing you farming raids and just a bunch of monstrous raids that I think are pretty fun. So, looks like we're making a big dent in his elixir and his gold. We've got about half the gold right now. Looks like there's a few mines. So I'm just going to keep spraying these goblins down. Alright, looks like we've taken most of it. There's still a few mines left standing, so we'll take these out. Alright, we got one more mine there on the top. We're at 24%. I could try for the 50%, but I'm not sure I'm going to want to do that. So we'll finish off this last mine here. I'll see if I can flood around a couple. We'll see if we can get a 50%. And if we can, that'll be just great. Icing on the cake. But, not totally worried about that right now. I'm already reaching my cap for trophies right now, which is around 1,200-ish. So, I like to stay between 1,050 so, or 1,200. Alright. So, we're at 35% now. Just gonna let these guys run around. Flood in some more as needed, 40%. And it looks like I may need to go, there's a barracks here, it looks like I may need to go to these army camps as well. So we'll start spraying around a couple archers to finish these last few buildings off. Alright, we'll go after these last two. 46, 48% now. Alright, we'll let these guys finish up here. I stupidly placed them in the same spot, so the mortar's going to take those out. But spray these last couple down, and 50%. Alright, so we can go ahead and surrender now. So a good 400,000 resources in total, 7 trophies. That's a good, that's a solid raid. So we can return home. Alright, let's train some troops. Our composition is going to be archers, goblins, and a few barbarians. Not too many, just to shield the archers. So we'll go ahead and train a couple of these. I am going to speed up the time afterwards, so you don't have to sit there and watch me build troops all day. So let's finish this up. We don't need any spells right now. All right, looks like we're good. So I am going to actually, you know what? I'll collect these, and I'll show you a defense report. So, after we collected these, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's the attack log. Let's switch over to D. Alright, so we have 2 losses and a victory. So let's check out this victory. See what's cooking in here. So let's go ahead and see that. Alright. Now this just looks like he's spamming in some archers down to take out the pumps. But there's not too much in the pumps. I can't imagine he's very happy. So we'll just let him, so it's real quick. Oh, he got the attention of my barbarian king. Let's speed this up a little bit. Very tedious. Alright, looks like he's going to break through and attempt to go through the bottom. Now, I like this base. Symmetrical. It's very well compartmented. I find it difficult. I think it's difficult, anyway, to penetrate this base, and I haven't been 3-starred with it yet. I've been using it for a couple weeks now. It's actually a base designed by Chief Pat from Play Clash of Clans. Shout out to Pat. It's amazing. So I did move a little bit of buildings around, like the Wizard Towers. I switched out to the outside and slid the mortars around. But Pat, great job. So anyway, it looks like he's launched out in there. He stupidly placed all his barbarians at once, and they were easily subjected by those mortars, so that didn't work out too well. If he had spread those out a little more, which you should definitely spread out, Maybe hit those barracks at the top. He probably could have one-starred me. So let's go ahead and speed this up. His king's just going to run around in the middle, get a couple more buildings, but ultimately he should have dropped that healer down before. As you can see, one of my air defenses is... Alright, so I got 31 trophies from that. Not a big deal. So, let's return home. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do now is, let's request some troops here. And check the army kings. Alright. So let's go ahead and watch another defense report. Let's watch a lost one. Alright, 56%. So looks like he tried to do something with giants. So I'm not quite sure. Probably a giant healer strategy, but I didn't really see a healer in there. So let's see what he does. Alright, he did a good job luring out my barbarian king. Barbarian kings are they have great offense, but defense-wise, they're easily taken out. I find, unless you have level 40, they maybe aren't really worth the extra effort. So let's go ahead. Looks like he dropped his infantry right on the side there, and is entering, and his barbarians are just going to run around the outside, taking out these cannons and archer towers. Looks like his wizards are getting some loot. Alright, looks like most of his wizards have died. He's got a couple left. They've taken out most of my troops on the inside. He's gotten a lot of elixir, about 200,000. And looks like those are dead, so we'll just let these giants run around for a couple more seconds. And looks like that last wizard, looks like that's going to finish it off. So, lost 4 trophies. Bunch of resources, but that's okay. Because right now I think I am upgrading my dragon. So, and some archers real quick. Alright, so, yeah. Looks like we have some troops, but I'm just going to go ahead and speed this up for you guys so you don't have to sit there and watch me ramble on. Alright, so we're back with some more composition. So let's go ahead and find an attack. Alright. This one, I actually ended up dropping a couple goblins to see if anything was in the mines, but I didn't really find anything. So, seeing as I did have plenty of trophies to lose, I just went ahead and surrendered on this one. I didn't think I could get inside. So, we'll just head back home. And, yeah. Oh, we got some archers. Let's thank him real quick for those troops. Those are very helpful. I always like to have 2 things, usually, in my clan castle. Archers or wizards. Occasionally a dragon if someone's offering it, but I find I like more. I don't really use the dragons too much. Worst thing to have is I hate when giants are put in my clan castle. Alright, so let's go find another attack. Now this is an amazing raid. The loot's not huge. It's pretty good. It's decent. It'll pass. But the key thing is everything is in the mines. Usually when you see an even number at the end, it usually means everything's in the mines. So let's go ahead and drop some goblins around here. And looks like I was right. So we'll just spray some more goblins around. And this will finish him with a pretty easy raid. Now, I definitely do not think we're going to get 50% on this one. Or I don't want to anyway. So, minus 26, it's not going to be a bad trophy yet. But looks like we've gotten most... Oh, looks like he's got one more mine up there, so let's take that out real quick. Alright, looks like we've got that, so we can doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do anything. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and surrender. Alright, so that's a good haul. Good 200,000. Alright, so right now we're sitting at about 1,157 trophies, but let's train some troops real quick. Do the usual goblin, archer, a few barbarians. So we have mostly goblins in here right now. Alright, so that looks good. A few more archers and goblins. Actually, you know, let's throw some barbarians in here too. Get a good 11 or so. And then fill the rest with goblins. Alright, so I just went up and sped that up for you, so we just get right to the next attack. Alright, this was a good one. Most of his resources were in the pumps and mines. So what I'm going to do is spread some goblins around here. Alright, we'll let these guys run around a little bit in here. And, yeah. So it looks like we're going to get most of these resources. I actually think we can go for 50% on this. So what I'm going to do is drop some barbarians here for cover and put in some archers behind them. We're running low, so I'm going to drop my clan castle on these camps up here and let those run around. Alright. So, yeah, we'll let them go ahead and destroy. So let's throw some more archers and barbarians down on these pumps. These are quick and easy things to get. And what I think I'll do is drop my king somewhere up here to, yeah, I'll probably, yeah. So we'll see what, alright, progress is. This isn't looking too good right now. Alright, so we'll drop the king there. This was actually kind of a fail on my part. I should have brought more troops. Dropped 2 wall breakers to see if I could take out that archer tower, so it wasn't doing as much damage, but it didn't. It ultimately ended up blowing up in my face. So I kind of wasted an hour with this barbarian king. It didn't really cost me anything other than time. So yeah, we can just go ahead and surrender now. This was probably the worst raid you'll see. So, back at camp, I think we'll train some troops, and then I'll fast forward, and we'll get in one more raid. So we'll throw in some goblins here. We'll throw in some archers as well in a second. Alright, let's put these up. Alright, well, looks like that's already camp, so look at that. We'll just fast forward in a second. Alright, here we are. Alright, so I think we can go ahead and find a raid. Yeah, let's go. Alright. So this is a good one. It's not well segmented at all. Everything's just kind of combined in the middle. So I think I'll drop a wall breaker on the top there, and one more right below. So let's see if we can actually take out some of these with archers. Say, because we're actually kind of low on goblins, and I want to get these troops out before, because this is going to be the last raid. So we'll start spraying in some barbarians to take out this cannon as well. Alright, now we'll just start flooding in goblins, and this should just about take all of his gold. Looks like he's got 2 more mines up here. So what we can do is drop a couple goblins closer to that, so they'll flood over there, and hopefully we can get this other mine. Alright, so we ended up getting that mine. Let's drop a few more. It looks like they're going to head to that collector though. So let's drop a few down here, see if we can get some of this elixir out of here before we get out of here. Alright, so looks like we stole most of his gold. Looks like we are going to be leaving some elixir behind, but that's okay. Alright, I think this is going to wrap it up for the Let's Play Episode 1. So make sure you throw a like and a subscribe down, and I'll see you next time.